Thinking this, we have to teach him how to use a computer. God damn.
Where's that home at?
Where is he?
Oh my god.
Are you driving?
Huh?
Are you driving?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
No, I'm just about to park.
Yeah, to a tree.
Yeah.
This guy, man. I feel like he's trying to learn how to turn on a computer.
Did you know yesterday, Kuya, I was supposed to get the Shea Gillies Alexander shoes, the Converse?
Yeah.
So I was talking to someone who was supposed to give me 2 pairs of shoes yesterday. But here's the thing. The thing is, I spoke to the guy on Tuesday about the shoes.
Yeah.
Like he was like, because he's coming all the way from Bendigo. Okay, so he was like, yeah, I can do 285 for each. And I was like, yeah, bet, I'll take both. But yeah, I'll just try to find someone who can pick up the pairs for me if you're gonna go to the city. And I was like, I'll be in the city on Thursday. And I was like, bet I'll update you if I can find someone.
Yeah.
But my dumbass, yesterday morning, when I fucking woke up, this guy messaged me saying, yo, are you good to see me at 12 to 1 p.m.? The thing is, I woke up at 12. Okay, here's the funny part. My dumbass thought it was Wednesday yesterday.
Oh my god, you.
That's why I was like, fuck. I was like, wait, let me just ask my mom or my brother if they're in the city. So here's the thing. So the guy got pissed and he didn't bother replying back to me. And later on, he actually flipped out on me saying, yo, next time, if you aren't sure if you're going to take the pair, let me know. Because I turned down so many offers and I could have given it to someone else. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, dude, bro, I didn't confirm with you if someone's going to pick up the pairs from you on Thursday. And aside from that, I told you I'm committed to taking the pairs. I'm not backing out of taking the pairs, but it's just a matter of who's going to be able to pick it up for me. Because I told him, because I'm based in the Philippines, I'm only trying to get the pairs off you through some of my family relatives there in Australia. And next thing you know, I was like, yo, let me know if you're still gonna give me the pairs. Because if you're not gonna give me the pairs, I'd rather, being honest, I'd rather have you give me the pairs, or yet I'd rather go find someone else who can bring me pairs. Because I have someone from Cebu Pacific who's gonna be bringing me the pairs on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, thing is, I already spoke to someone else who's willing to give me this exact same pairs. This dickhead message saying, yo, I can do Saturday in the morning.
Oh my god. Hey, look who it is. Look who's this.
You know where he's gonna meet up on Saturday morning?
What?
His mom? At Wyndham Village, where he used to work.
Oh god. Hey, look who it
Hey,
is.
what's up?
All right. Look at that.
Oh my
Fantastic good.
god,
Oh my
hello.
god.
We are back, baby.
We are back. We are
Damn, with the
back.
fucking mic and shit.
I don't think it's working. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Nah,
I don't
it
think we
ain't
can hear the
working.
mic. I don't think we can hear the
The
mic.
mic ain't working for shit.
Bro, I can't even hear himself.
Don't worry about the mic.
It's just for appearance.
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Alright. Fix yourself up, man. God damn. There we go. Alright, y'all ready?
I'm about to park.
This
The
motherfucker.
fuck?
He's fucking,
Holy shit,
he's fucking
boy.
driving, man.
What the hell are you doing, boy?
Because I'm like, why is he looking down at the camera? Like, and then
There we go, baby.
I was like, wait a
I have
minute.
officially parked.
I'm coughing.
Let's go, man. He's like, you should have seen him. You missed out. He was like, oh, I'm just about to park, and I'm like, what? To a tree? Oh damn.
All right, I'm good.
All right, y'all ready? All right, let's do this. All right, first of all, welcome back. It's been like what, 3 months, something like that. It's been a few months.
Yeah, within
Yeah.
the space of 3 months, I think.
Good to see y'all. Good to see you guys again. How's everyone doing?
Great. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, doing great. Just waiting for the regular season.
Yeah, same.
Yes, sir.
Just been stuck here looking at the freaking free agencies and what the hell's going on nowadays. Bro, tell me about it. All right, so y'all been watching preseason?
Oh my, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I have been, and I've been also been watching some highlights, some games I can't see, but I've been watching the highlights and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's fair. To be
Watch
honest,
whatever.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I haven't really been watching most of the games. I've only been watching like the teams that I already see like in the playoff picture. Other than that, there's a few that were just a bit like just whatever. Like there's a few teams that have made additions that don't really make a difference. I'm gonna be quite
Yeah, yeah,
honest.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just kick off. What game were you guys like more interested in out of all the games so far? I'll start off with you, Uncle Lou.
Oh well, I saw the Lakers. They played, but they lost. Uh,
Which one? They lost both. You pick your
yeah, I
poison.
know. I saw both of them.
Yeah, what do you
I mean,
think? What do you think about the depth just based on preseason?
You asked me or you asked
I
John?
was you, motherfucker. You're the one. I said start off with you. He did that. What the? This guy went on autopilot. He's like, old ass man. I was like, who else am I talking to? You're the one. Wow. His brains are all the way back in the fucking shadow realm. This move. Come on,
somebody
man.
pull it out.
Don't pull his ass back out. Yeah, you man. What do you think? What do you think about it? What do you think about the added like the pieces that we've added?
I think at the moment, it's still pretty early to say because everyone's still on a feel out process. I'm sort of uh, assessing the players. I think well, I'm concentrating a little bit on LeBron because he's I think he's almost done, but he's apparently he's got sciatica, so I'm going to put that aside.
Yeah.
But I think at the moment I'm looking at there's just a few teams that I really like. I think Denver Nuggets are doing pretty good. Oklahoma City Thunders and the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, and also Boston Celtics. I think they're looking good at the moment.
Boston? Okay.
Yeah.
Boston. To be honest, it wasn't really they were really on my radar this season because with
Yeah.
the losses that they've had. Yeah, but what else do you think? What do you think about the preseasons? Like, what do you think of the other teams? Just based off like just a prediction. What do you think? Like early
A
prediction.
prediction. Well, I think by my just my observation, I think the Toronto Raptors are going to be are looking good. That's what I'm watching at the moment.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the Toronto Raptors and who else? I think the Utah Jazz. I think the Utah Jazz are going to be playing the San Antonio Spurs,
Yeah.
but between that, Utah Jazz is favored to win. And one thing I'm looking forward to Phoenix Suns versus Brooklyn Nets. I think the Suns are favored to win that one because they're based on the games that I've seen. I think they're ahead on schedule.
Do you think if they have more do you think they have more versatile, like more hunger?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They seemed positive when they were playing. Like they knew how to attack. Their defense is good, also.
Yeah. Do you think they've learned from last season, despite losing Kevin? Do you think that they're all coming with a vengeance, with like redemption?
Yeah, they would have to, especially like now that KD has departed. Of course, man, they have to make some changes because it's like it's significantly big shoes to fill.
Do you Do you think that the offense has kind of, because we've all watched Phoenix struggle last season.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are two focal points, which literally just Devin and Kevin. Like Book was like Bradley was just he was like in the shadow realm. He was just like he was nowhere to be found here and there. Like he tried, but you could see that it was literally just those two options, just playing ISO with everyone. So back to you, Uncle Lou, like yeah, with Kevin being gone, and then you've got all these pieces that they've acquired. Do you think like they've kind of balanced out the roster a bit?
Yeah, yeah. That's the other thing with the roster changes and all. But I think so far from my observation, I think the progression is it's looking positive. I think.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm hoping for them because you don't want to have another year of Devin Booker playing lights out and then
Yeah.
not even making some noise.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
No, that's cool.
absolutely.
That's cool. That's cool. What about you, Jordan? What do you think of what games have you been looking into? What ones have you? Any concerns? Like anything?
So first things first, of course, I have to mention New Orleans Pelicans facing Melbourne United and Phoenix, of course. One thing that I really am surprised with is how quick Williamson is. Like, damn, he actually did, get way better health wise. Explosion is there, quickness is there, the aggressiveness is there. Like, I like seeing the actual Zion Williamson that I saw in Duke days. Yeah, and yeah, I'm excited to see how Jordan Poole's role is going to be with the Pelicans, knowing that coming from a Washington team where he was somewhat like a primary scorer. Well, now
Yeah.
he like basing off preseason games, so he was more of a facilitator, which is kind of good to see.
Yeah.
The way he was playing, sure, and then next thing you have Trey Murphy as well. Man, that guy was like the first game against Melbourne United. Like, damn, he actually went on scoring by himself,
Yeah.
which is the way he shoots, like effortless. Knowing that like with the Pelicans, they have so much length as well. I mean, center size they're kind of lacking, but with the forwards, shooting guards, and guards like with length, they actually got that covered.
Yeah.
And aside from that, the other team that I'm really excited to see in the regular season is the Houston Rockets.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Damn, like good.
Yeah,
Damn.
man, fucking used roster look good, man.
Take out the first five, the starting five. The bench is actually pretty decent. I
Yeah.
really like them.
No,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, that's kind of one of the obvious ones. Like outside of Oklahoma City, your Houston Rockets,
Houston made a huge leap, and I'm like, damn. Like, I know it's only been one preseason game, but looking at their chemistry, they're really good. And I was like, damn, these guys. I mean, despite the fact that they had to give up a few, but still,
that's the price. That's the
Yeah.
price about trades. Look, I
Yeah,
think we spoke about this in previous episodes. Like when you make a trade, especially if you're starting young and you're trying to build something, when you make a trade, you cut the chemistry and the building process short because you're trying to win now. So yeah, with that acquisition of Kevin, you can see instantly that's all they were missing. They were just missing a go-to guy last season in the first round.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we all said in the table last time. We all said Jalen Green was nowhere to be found in this. What was it? I can't remember. Did they go 6 games, 7 games? They went
7.
They went 7.
And he only
yeah.
One game where he scored 38, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was game 2 against the Warriors in the first round. Every other game, I mean, no disrespect, the guy has his game, but like he just played ass.
Yeah, and but like in the regular season, this is the difference between like superstars and those that are coming up. With Jalen Green in the regular season, he's great. He's there. He's for his team. They're winning. But the playoffs is where it matters the most. Like you guys,
he's trying to stop his games.
Yeah, like because people think regular season is we got this. We're dominating like we got. But come playoff time, things get turned up. The defense
Yeah,
gets turned
absolutely.
up. The calls are not there, and you have to. And they're letting you shoot during the regular season. They're letting you have
That's
their shots. Sorry, you broke up. Is that
sorry.
again?
That's what exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a
They think
whole.
like the regular season they play at a certain level and they think
This will work.
especially if they're winning, and then they think, oh, we're gaining momentum, but the truth of the matter is, like, some of the teams have been training really hard, and they don't really give it, they don't show their best stuff during the regular season.
Yes, you're not supposed
Yeah,
to. You're not
yeah,
supposed to show all your weapons in the regular season.
yeah,
Because I'm yeah, like when during like in history when people go in the regular season, they're like, oh, Memphis has it this season, Golden State's got it this season, or Boston's gonna repeat this season. But like you need to see the bigger picture.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
during the regular season, it's just about adjusting, planning, trying some shit, see what
yeah.
works. Because come playoffs, and then with that Kevin Durant one, finally, man, I'll just bring up Houston real quick. When they made that, when I saw the game the other day with Houston, it reminded me straight away that roster, the dynamic. It kind of reminded me of the 2017 Golden State year when Kevin Durant got traded to Golden State. That one piece that they were missing, and they sacrificed half a bench. You can see that they clicked because they were just missing one piece of
Someone, yeah.
weaponry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they had the roster, the all-around roster. They had the defense. They had sets. They had everything. They just needed that extra scorer in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And that's what Golden State had. Same thing is coming up with Houston Rockets right now. Everyone knows their roles. Everyone's disciplined. Everyone knows what to do. And they brought in the right pieces. Because you can see in the past, Houston had like a bunch of like shooting guards, a bunch of forwards, like 5 centers at some point. And I'm like, what the fuck do you need all these for? Like, obviously, you're meant to, you're building for the future, but you don't even know what pieces you're keeping or you're using. You're not even trying shit.
Yeah.
So obviously
Yeah.
they learned from playoffs last season that they just needed this sort of amount of people, and then the rest have to go. So yeah, Houston's. Let's not sleep on Oklahoma City. Obviously, they've got a really big chip on their shoulder. Everyone knows that they're coming. Yeah, and Denver Nuggets. I did mention. There's a few people that were thinking I was crazy or we were crazy. We were saying, Denver, watch out for Denver. Like, obviously, with the acquisition of Jonas Valanciunas, that makes a difference because Jokic has help at the big position.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. For me, I think the one game I was interested in more out of everything else was the Dallas game against Oklahoma City. Despite
Oh shit, yeah. That's right.
Despite Oklahoma City not playing at SGA and all their main guys, I was looking more at the movement of Dallas. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the D'Lo acquisition and the stuff like you could tell from if you watch the game, it kind of reminded me of a bit of a Lakers movement.
Yeah.
Um,
I kind of noticed the ball movement was yeah.
It's a lot different compared to last season. Obviously, it's temporarily until Kyrie gets back. But when I was watching that game, I was very entertained because the way that they were moving the ball and AD being at the four, he's comfortable at the four. Even though that motherfucker looks like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with them glasses on, he's got some comfort. So yeah, I think the main thing for every team, obviously, I just want to say is health. I think if everyone's healthy, like New Orleans can make some noise if Zion's healthy. Obviously, Houston, we all know they're gonna if they stay healthy, they're ones to be a threat. The one that I would be more concerned of is the Warriors. The Warriors would have to be a team that has to be healthy. If even one piece goes down, that's it.
Is there any news? Who's playing healthy?
So everyone's healthy. In case if you missed it, we did have a long period, but we have been keeping an eye on it. So just to catch up for those, the Kuminga deal got done. So Jonathan Kuminga is back with the Warriors. So finally.
Yeah.
Because of that, because Uncle Lee, because he wasn't, there was stalled at some point during the free agency because of Kaminga. There was like, there was, do you guys want me here? Do you guys not want me here? What's going on?
Yeah.
Because they had a lineup of, they already had a few pieces that they wanted to add, but they couldn't add them yet until they sorted out Kaminga. And then you had Al Horford, you had Seth Curry, you had Melton, Anthony Melton. You had a bunch of these key pieces that were really good, but you couldn't sign them yet because this of Kaminga drama. And so after that, you could see straight away. Like I did post, having Seth, having a Seth brother back, Al Horford. Those
Yeah.
are huge. Those were huge pieces right there. And that was a big upgrade. Like, what did you think, Jordan? What did you think when Warriors signed those pieces?
I feel like what the Warriors did, especially signing another big guy, Al Horford,
Yeah,
and then of course adding Seth Curry, and shout out to DeAndre Melton for coming back to the Warriors. I loved his role in the Warriors last season,
yeah,
despite getting injured and then being traded off. I like the fact that he's back and coming from an injury. I mean, hopefully he gets to play in mid-season. But like knowing what he was doing last season, I mean, I'm excited to see how far the Warriors will go. Although with the Jonathan Kuminga stunt, well, like he did get paid, he got the money he's seeking for, but at the end of the day, he has to know why he's worth that much. And based on the two regular season games, like his shot selection is just kind of poor. His playmaking is just kind of wild. He needs more maturity in his game, but either ways, he has the potential to be great. He's just it's a matter of just developing his game more.
See, now I'm a bit annoyed because this hurts the team. Because when you think Golden State Warriors, all these older teams, you're thinking LeBron, the Lakers, Kevin Durant. You're thinking of these. They're trying to win before their time is up, and the only thing that's hurting them is the younger pieces thinking that they're all that. And with the Kaminga one, okay, you've got your money. You need to show us that why we gave it to you. Like, you need to show us that you're gonna be a better contributor. You're not gonna just because based on last season and what we've seen so far, he's kind of reminding me a bit of Jordan Poole when he just shoots these random shit shots that wasn't part of the set or was questionable. Like, why would you shoot that shot?
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. Like, with knowing the Warriors' style of play, it's more of a team effort. Although we all know that primarily the primary scorer and the most plays are based on screens for Steph Curry, yeah. But the thing is, at the end of the day, every play doesn't revolve around Steph Curry. The thing is, regardless, you're supposed to always know how to facilitate, know when to pass the ball, knowing when to knock shots up, just because you want to get points up in the scoreboard. Like that's the type of thing that I want to see from Kuminga, knowing that you don't have to be a really decent scorer to be a key piece to the Warriors. Because look at Draymond Green. You see, like fuck the points. He gets the rebounds. He gets the assists. At the end of the day, he knows his role. And at the end of the day, he gets paid. He gets his money. Like as long as you know your role, you're good. And like that's the thing that I hate with the start of the Jonathan Kuminga issue. Like, he's demanding more minutes. He was demanding more plays for him. He didn't want to be a set screener for multiple players on his team. Like at the end of the day, like, you gotta do all these steps first before you can reach to this level.
Yeah.
And it kind of annoys me. Like, he had to, be this stubborn just to get what he wants, and it just kind of
it hurts
like
him.
it's kind of awkward to have him back, knowing what he pulled off.
Yeah.
Especially how just like 2 weeks ago, Jimmy Butler had his own training camp, and all of the Warriors came except for him.
Yeah,
because during that, he didn't sign. He signed with the Golden State Warriors yet, and like that just destroys chemistry. Right? And knowing you have Kuminga back just because he signed that deal that he wanted, well, it just kind of think, like he's just here for the money, but he's not here to win.
Yeah, yeah. I think with the Jonathan Kaminga thing, here's what I think of it. Okay, you got your money. There is absolutely no reason this season the Warriors shouldn't win. If you're confident,
Exactly.
because you're confident in what you think you're worth, you're confident with your skills, with your plays, with you as a player, you're gonna have to show us. Because based on last season, that wasn't 2 year, 100 mil Jonathan Kaminga. That looked like a two-way player trying to make a roster. So the key factors with Golden State is we need to see Kaminga active. We need to see Butler active. Those are the two main pieces that are going to help this team.
They are absolutely the two main pieces.
Those
and
are the two main pieces. Because we all know Steph's going to be Steph, and we all know Draymond's going to help facilitate. Because we all know that the Golden State Warriors' playbook is play around Steph. Like, plays are made for Steph.
Yeah.
But the one thing I like about the Butler acquisition, he knows how to deviate from the play for a more better, like, efficient shot. Because we all know the Golden State Warriors straight away. It doesn't matter who's in that team. When you think Golden State, you think 3-point shooting team. They look for the threes.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler, Al Horford, DeAnthony Melton, those are the type of players that are not just about 2-pointers. They're also about attacking the basket, drawing fouls, posting up. Those are some players that you need. It can't just all be shooting. Because you know what kind of team that is? That was the Cavaliers.
No, for me, it would have been the Boston Celtics last season.
I mean, the Boston Celtics was, obviously, like, that's all threes. But I'm saying, like, everything's just twos and threes. Like, everything's shooting, nothing post. That's where Cleveland came in. That's what I saw. Because we all know Boston basically was all threes.
Cleveland was doing.
Yeah.
They were adapting to.
To which one? They were adapting to what?
That thing. What do you call this? The Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, as you said, like they're that type of team, because they were adapting to Golden State's system.
And that's the problem with the system. Like other people have said this in the past, especially Gilles Arena. Everyone has said this in the past. Golden State, that model of winning, that was for them because they had the personnel for them. You guys do not have that personnel for you. So you have to find the pieces that you need and find winning ways to make those pieces dominate. Like, for example, Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, those are your main pieces in Cleveland that you have to find ways to make them, the primary thing, not just everyone shoot threes. Kevin Durant.
I think the problem I see it, with the system that I don't like, that they need to fix is it's no longer performance based. Because I remember when players used to be like to prove themselves before they're even worthy of getting the big money. Like I'll probably go back dating Scottie Pippen back in 92, 96. Imagine it, like they didn't even pay him that much, and like he played great. He played amazing defense. He played amazing offense, but he wasn't the man. He wasn't squeezing the Chicago Bulls for a lot of money. He was he was negotiating for it, but I don't think he got a good end of the deal. But now everyone's like, everyone's getting like
gazillion dollars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and I think they need to tone that a little bit more. Just to funnel out who really wants to play the game, who really wants to win. Regardless.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem with the modern NBA. It's like, once you give these young stars the money, they stop working hard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. It just dilutes everything.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's like, just don't mind him. He's on the road right now. But yeah, I think the problem here with the season to come up with these stars is that they have to. Do you want it like this? Like we keep saying this in the previous seasons. Is this it? Is this year going to be it? Is this year going to be we're going to go to a playoffs? We're going to be serious. We're going to win. You have to think like that as a player is this our year? Or are you just, I just want to get stats on the sheet, get paid, go home about, do my business? There's a lot of, there's fairly few people that are left in the league that are all about winning, that they don't care about the money.
Yeah.
And you're not helping them. You think
Absolutely.
you think by just scoring 20, 30 points a game is winning, but how are you scoring those 20, 30 points? How are you helping the team? It looks like you're just being individuals out there. And then because their stats show it, they're thinking, oh, I deserve more money. Whereas the people that won championships, they're sacrificing the money to grab you guys, to grab pieces like you that are very talented to help prolong their career. So,
It's the ego that sometimes there's some players out there that say, hey, you want to see a star player, you're gonna have to pay me more. I don't like that attitude, man. It's just.
Yeah. I haven't seen the Clipper game today, but I'm gonna watch it later.
Yeah.
Did you see it, Jordan?
Oh my. Yes, I did. The Clippers game. For the Clippers game, I have to say, Victor Oladipo deserves another shot in the NBA.
Yeah. What was that game he was in? He was versing, I forgot what team. See, this is how I don't follow pieces. I can't remember what team Spurs. It was versing the Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Because, and this is a good example with Victor Oladipo. He's old, and he's not an NBA anymore. He's trying to make a name for himself, trying to prove that he's still worth an NBA, worth being in an NBA team.
Yeah.
That's the type of hunger that these young people have to start learning early. That your spot can be taken any day.
Any day, yeah, exactly.
Any day. And then it's once any of the 30 teams no longer want you, you're fucked. You're going to be playing in Cancun, in China, in Philippines, you're going to play. You're not. Good luck trying to get back in the NBA. There's a lot of NBA players that I'm shocked are playing like Israel and China and stuff like that. Like Kendrick Nunn, like a bunch of random people. And I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing here? Like Miricic. There's a bunch of random people that I've known of.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's how you jeopardize your career.
Yeah, because you're playing hard, but you're not playing smart. There's a reason why Jokic, LeBron, Steph, Jimmy, Jaylen Brown in the coming, Kawhi Leonard, there's high IQ people. There's a reason why these guys are successful, because they're high IQ outside of talent. It's not just about talent sometimes.
Yeah.
And these guys they just try to be superstars, but they're not trying they're not setting an example.
Yeah, so, they do tend to forget that this is a team sport.
Yeah. They try to I'm seeing most teams, like most players, they're just trying to look like they're trying to help, but really they're just trying to get the bread and get out. And
yeah, I know. Yeah,
that Victor Oladipo's on. And then here's another one. I think it was today or yesterday. Look what happened with Indiana, with Delon Wright. He was going he had a ball and he lost it, and he got hit in the head. And
by another head.
Yeah, he got hit in the head, and he was down. He was concussed, and he's thinking, oh, I'm just injured, but I'll be back. I'll be back, and I'll play better.
And surprise,
he got waived.
Fucking got waived.
And then they signed in a veteran instead. They're like, you know what, we you're not really that good. We got someone. We'll just get someone they have that's the thing. That's the thing with these new players coming in. You have to realize this is a work. This is like any other job. Your spot, your job can be taken and replaced.
Yeah.
If you don't start working, if you don't start contributing, and that's the thing that we have to watch out for. I know it's preseason, but it's just fun to see teams coming back, teams trying stuff. I think later today, LaMelo was just trying to shoot random shit there. They're just trying things. But NBA season is just around the corner, guys. I can't wait. I can't remember what we did last time, but just from the top of your heads, in no particular order, I'll start with you, Jordan. East versus West. pick one team, or who are you going for to represent both East and West?
So for the East, being honest, I think I'd have to go with wait, it's pretty hard to decide on since a lot of teams somewhat got
It's
better.
still early.
Yeah, although just for a prediction, who's coming out of the East is still for me. It's gonna be the Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was gonna say New York Knicks.
Yeah, and then for the West, like as much as I love the Lakers, but facing a sad reality, I think they're still lacking a few pieces. So I probably have to go with either the Houston Rockets or still the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, I was gonna say New York Knicks for me, and L.A. Clippers.
You know what the Clippers? Yeah.
Yeah.
This season's really hard. I think this is gonna be the hardest season I've ever picked for the West.
Actually, yeah.
Because there's a lot of
The West is stacked.
That's
the one.
Funny thing is, it's always been like that. It's always been the West because all the people are there. Like, this is where it's hard for me because as much as I'm like a huge Laker fan, fuck this. I don't win Bulls, but there's so many teams there that are old that I'm rooting for. Like, they deserve it. Like, they all deserve it. Like, Golden State I want them to have one. Houston, I want them to have one for Durant. Denver, I want them to come back because they've lost pieces self-sabotagely, but they're trying to make it back. And obviously LA. But you're right, Jordan. I totally agree. There's a few pieces there. There's a few stuff that they still need to fill.
Exactly.
Like when I heard during the offseason, they signed Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, they signed all these, and DeAndre Ayton. You know what it reminded me of? When they did the Marcus Smart thing, I thought it kind of reminded me of when they signed Patrick Bev a few seasons ago. They're almost similar. I'm like, oh, okay, great defensive player, 3-point shooter, but how much offense can you really contribute? Because the problem with the Lakers is I feel like defensively they're fine. It's putting points on the board.
Yeah,
that's the issue. And obviously you can see, Uncle Lee, you watch the Lakers games, you can see like they're just playing systematically that no one stands out. Like they're not using their talents, like their accolades, like their depth for each one.
I think you're absolutely right because they have great defense, but like the offense because the main guy is leaving soon, so everyone's sort of. I think the morale's a little bit low at the moment.
So see, with the preseason Euro and the regular season, but we'll start with preseason first because with preseason, basically what I'm trying to say is you're testing out players just to see what they can do, and then you're throughout the season you're gonna find ways to try to add that to what already works for you, right?
Yeah.
I'll start with, obviously we'll do the Lakers. I'll try my best this season not to talk about them as much because we have 29 other teams. But let's just use them for an example because I know most people are rooting for them. With them, they lacked so much size last season that they got their ass smacked by Minnesota. Totally. They thought that small ball was going to be enough, and yet they couldn't stop Rudy Gobert from scoring. The fact that motherfucker scored.
Fuck, out of all people, it had to be
Rudy Gobert. They made Rudy Gobert look like Dwight Howard and Shaq. Like they made it look like if Dwight and Shaq had a baby, it would be Rudy Gobert. That's what it looked like. Right? That's where they and then obviously they learned, oh yeah, you're right, we should have gotten up center. Shit, DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, but what I'm seeing, the thing about winning teams is that when their star player is out and they're still winning, that's the type of teams you should be looking out for. Like Oklahoma City, you should be looking out for. Even if SGA is out, they still have pieces that help them win. That's one example. Good
reserves is very rare.
Yeah, and that doesn't just come from management. That comes from the other staff members, scouters, the people not just scouting the reports, but also look at the player. How do they fit what's already working for them? That's what the Oklahoma City is. Yeah. That's what Houston is. Those are the two main teams that people should pay attention to because they fill out all 5 positions. There's a lot of teams there that are like saying, let's put the 3 guy at the 4, and then let's make the 4th guy the center. And that's gonna work.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Those 2 teams that you just mentioned, I recognize I think it's dedication, which is
That's what rebuilding is meant to be. Rebuilding is we have to start from scratch. We got to find a piece, and then find the right pieces to help that piece make everything else work.
I think dedication, yeah. You need to find the dedicated
But
players.
But bad management as well can hurt a team. It doesn't matter if you have the great pieces. Like look at Phoenix Suns last season. They had everything balanced out in the roster. They had everything, but it didn't click. Because
because of the management.
Because of management.
And the coaching,
everything.
A lot of
it takes a whole it takes a whole organization thing to make it work. I was disappointed with Cleveland because I was kind of thinking, shit, they might actually do something without LeBron for the first time ever. Because when you think Cleveland, you think LeBron. Yeah. And I was a bit disappointed in that playoff run. So hopefully they get their shit together.
Yeah.
And wake up, because that's the one thing I'm kind of looking at in the East this year is Cleveland getting serious. Because I think they could take on New York. People are going to wonder what happened to Boston, what happened to Milwaukee, what happened to Indiana. Most people realize they're going to look at the obvious, but I'm just going to point out the obvious. Indiana took a giant fall. Not just this season, but I think that they have to start from scratch again. Unless they find something. Backwards. They went backwards hard. Like,
is Halliburton coming back?
So Halliburton's out for the year. He's out. No. And then they lost Miles Turner. Like he's with Milwaukee now. So now you lost 2 very important pieces.
Yeah.
And you've lost a few reserves too. Like I don't even want to mention him, but Thomas Bryant as a reserve center for he's gone. But it doesn't really matter. But Indiana's just lost a lot of their main offensive pieces that helped them get to the finals.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to replace that.
Yeah.
So Indiana automatically is out of the picture. I would love for them to prove me wrong, but I just don't see it.
It's a damn shame, man. That's a good team. Man.
And then, so we'll just break it down. Let's look at the obvious teams, like the obvious playoff teams that we were expecting that are not going to come this season. Milwaukee. Okay, you've lost Brook Lopez for a younger center in Miles Turner, who people are saying they're pretty similar. Center. They play similar, is what people are saying. I feel like if they wanted to make noise, Miles Turner has to step up, not just being that guy that spots and shoots threes. He needs to be more physical, as a center should. That helps Milwaukee, because right now they don't have any depth in the paint. That they're just relying on shooting, and Giannis to be the go-to guy in the paint. Yeah, They don't really have a facilitating point guard anymore because they don't have Drew anymore. They don't have Dame anymore. So you're really just left with Kevin Porter Jr. So they don't really have any depth at the point guard position. So they're pretty much just stuck with Giannis and Miles for that team. Now, if you look at Boston, they lost everybody but Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. And now now look what's happened. You surrounded yourself with a bunch of D League players or G League players that you don't really have any depth there because they're development players. Like they're still learning. They're still like we don't know what they're good at. Yeah, and obviously they're gonna try and play hard, but you're pretty much a young team. You're pretty much a college team taking on other teams like Denver, for example. Like, can you see Boston this year taking on even the Toronto Raptors, for one example? Can you even see them? Can you even see them take on? Can you even see them take on Orlando Magic? Can you even see them take on the Chicago Bulls? Like that's what I'm saying. How low they've gotten because because of I think it's the second apron that hurt them as well.
It was. It
Yeah.
was. It destroyed the entire roster just like that.
Do you
And
guys?
judging by the experience,
Yeah.
that really, yeah.
Do you think the second apron was a good idea for the league?
For me, I think yes. It kind of like balances out the entire league. For it's just like you don't get all of these rivalries. Look at the fucking Boston Celtics. They were a little super team.
Yeah, the modern.
Everyone was getting paid.
Yeah, I think that's the modern. That was the modern at the time. I think they were trying to. I think the reason why they brought that up because of the whole Golden State run back then. I think that they were just too stacked at that run that they had to try and stop dominating. Otherwise, they would have won every year if they didn't get injured.
And that's the reason why like at the end of the day, I kind of respected what Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron did because they all took cuts.
Yeah.
Just so they can join up together. They weren't a super team. They weren't bought to become, but they decided to become a super team on their own. Like, yeah, I'm willing to take this cut as long as all work this thing out together.
Yeah.
Whereas with all other fucking super teams, yeah, if you want me to join, y'all have to pay me.
And that's the thing about championship mentality, championship discipline, that you have to sacrifice. Everyone's got to sacrifice. Like, I'm already jumping straight at Golden State.
Guys?
Oh, no, you're right. Like, I'm jumping straight to, like, I'm outside of the Lakers. I'm rooting for Golden State because they have a few great veterans there that are going to help them. It's just we need to see Jimmy Butler more than Kuminga behind him. We need to see them more because with Steph out, you have to think about it. Just imagine if Steph is out again. That's what this team has to worry about. You have to make everyone else involved.
Yeah. Once Steph is out again, that's another step backwards, I think.
Yeah, but they're gonna tire him out because of the play. But that's why these acquisitions that they've acquired with Al Horford, again, we come back with Al Horford and DeAnthony Melton, with Jimmy already being there, these pieces are there to help take the pressure off Steph.
Yeah.
Because it obviously, again, all the offense is going to be run through him. All the screens are going to be set for him. Yeah. These are the type of people, like Al Horford, for example, and Jimmy, these are the type of people that deviate again. They make their own plays. They make their own offense. They take the eyes off of Steph and make other threats. And that's what I like about Golden State. I just wanted to quickly go back to the Dallas Mavericks. The one prediction that I just wanted to make with Dallas is that the ball movement looked great in that preseason game, but again, you weren't versing a full OKC team. And if you compare it to last season, they didn't even make the playoffs, but they were in the play-in against Memphis. If you get rid of Kyrie and you get rid of, let's say, knock on wood, hope it doesn't, and D'Angelo Russell gets injured again, that's going to be the exact same team in that playing game.
Yeah.
Obviously, adding Cooper Flag, he had some highlights in that game. He kind of reminds me early. He kind of reminded me if Klay Thompson and Rui Hachimura had a baby, it'd be Cooper Flag. He has that combo. He's got that combo. He's got that length.
He's got a mid. Yep. He's got that slight athleticism.
Yeah.
That attack aggressiveness. Yep.
That's the Hachimura side, and then the shooting side is the Klay Thompson kind of vibe that I got from him. And so I like that piece for Dallas. Like they look more. Obviously, I like the movement. I like the offense. The depth is still questionable. Like you haven't really made some noise in the depth. All you've obviously D'Angelo Russell was because Kyrie's out, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you need Kyrie just to make this team work.
Yeah,
D'Angelo Russell is going to keep them afloat, but outside of that, it's not going to be enough to get past the first round. I don't even think they'll. If Kyrie's in, I reckon they can at least get past the first round. If not, I don't see them in the playoffs this year.
You think they're scouting for more players to eventually?
This is just he's staying. But obviously, we're just making early early predictions. It's just that
totally.
like I just wanted to call it out now, so that later down the track, we don't say, oh, I felt like I knew it, I saw this coming, like Cap. Like we just want to make our predictions now before people think we're talking smack.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I kind of want to talk about. Yeah, Knicks is definitely another one. Yeah, Clippers. I think we will. I feel like they have to. Do you reckon they'll be healthy? Do you guys think they're going to be healthy?
It's too early to say, I reckon. But I named them. I named New York Knicks. I named LA Clippers. But
I don't
things
think
could
so.
go. Things could go. Either way.
Yeah.
Like things could change at the moment. Yeah. At the moment, it's just my prediction. But
When I'm watching them, like I'm just scared that the moment one wrong rebound, one wrong jump, one player out,
yeah,
Done.
that's
They're
it.
gone.
That
Yeah.
team is done. It's
Yeah.
literally like Django. That's what I'm seeing with them. They look solid, but if one piece goes out, that's it. The whole thing fails.
Yeah.
And that's
It's so
another
fragile.
team. That's another team that I'm rooting for because CP3's back. And, I want him to win one. Kawhi, I want them to win, but they just there's a lot of flaws in that team that can go wrong so easily.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one. But yeah, I can't wait for this. When's the season open? I think season opens in a few weeks, next week, something like that.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man.
I did see the preseason. I did see LA versus Dallas. That's gonna be fun.
Of course,
Yeah.
always will be fun. Ever
That's
since
always gonna be fun.
that Anthony Davis trade, it will always be interesting.
Yeah. I like Dallas. I kind of like the Dallas thing. Like if they keep this movement up, it's gonna be very entertaining to watch. But I'm
Yeah.
still not convinced. But I feel I'm gonna pay attention to them more with the Cooper Flag thing. But
Yeah,
with
I
the
think
ball
Phoenix
movement.
Suns are looking good.
Yeah, Phoenix. I feel like they could make some noise. Well, yeah, we'll find out
Right.
that track. I think the main important thing is the pieces that they have now. You have to before we make a judgment. We have to wait till the trade deadline because that's when they start making moves to finalize the roster. The acquisitions that they have now, don't assume that's the final roster because trade deadlines. The reason why that's there is because they have a chance to take out pieces that didn't work or they don't need to acquire something to help amp it up. So that's where we come in. It's like that's why I just wanted to make this early prediction. Like, what do you like so far? What don't you like? And
Yeah.
we just hope for the best. I can't wait, man. Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, hopefully we get to be back in the studio
Super
soon. I can't wait for us to be back in the studio. We got lots of new ideas and lots of new fresh stuff we're gonna be
We will.
coming to. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be hectic this year, and it's good seeing you guys again.
Yeah,
And,
man.
yeah.
Likewise, man.
So yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned for more of the games, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, thanks for your time, Jordan. I know have you gotten a ticket yet?
Huh?
You got a
Not
ticket
yet.
yet?
Not yet. I'm about to.
Take off your background. Take off your background. Let's see what you got.
Wait, get to the background.
Let's see the background. Let's see.
Yeah. But blam, baby. Can you see me?
Hang on. Oh man, mom's gonna beat the shit out of you when she sees this.
If I was doing Australia, she
Where you
would.
going?
Where are you going?
I'm
Where you
off
going?
to see. I'm off to see seeing my girl, and then afterwards I'm off to see Dad and Mommy Abby.
Okay. Good I see, huh?
Man,
Can you guys hear me?
yeah, I can hear. Man, we gotta go, man. I'm getting worried watching Jordan. Like
Shit.
the more I
Hello?
watch him drive
Hello?
while talking.
Fuck, I lost y'all. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're gonna hear you.
We can hear you, man. You got some shit ass reception over there, man. That's why I gotta get your asses soon.
I know. Yeah, I will. I definitely will see you guys soon.
Yeah,
Can't wait
because
to be you, baby.
yeah, because I don't want that laggy shit that we had with Uncle Lou just before after I asked the first damn question. Gotta be careful, man.
I didn't hear.
Oh
I
yeah,
need to turn my
I didn't
hearing aid
hear. When I was asking the question, he was like this. Yeah. Oh shit, were you talking
Yeah.
to me?
Wait, tell me. Fuck.
Audio my
And plus,
ass.
plus the games that I've been watching haven't really been that much, just a few highlights here and there. So I'm so blank.
No, it's all good. But the highlights kind of just, if you watch the highlights carefully, just like this might help you with the highlights. The reason why I just watch highlights sometimes is because you can kind of see what type of offense each team's trying to run.
Yeah. That's what I try to observe.
Yeah. Like I haven't seen an Indiana game. Like this is just an example. I haven't seen an Indiana game, but obviously your only options is gonna be Pascal Siakam, Benedict Mathurin, and Aaron Nesmith. Like Nesmith, like
Yeah, they lost
so many.
three good players there.
Like that's an example, Uncle. If you want to like try to get if you want to catch up, like with TJ McCollum, he's only going to be the only point guard really for that team to facilitate.
Yeah.
And then those three players I just mentioned, that's the only offense I can see running. Everyone else is just a corner guy. Again, and then we like just to summarize, and then with Milwaukee again, you're just gonna have to look at Giannis and Miles Turner. That's the only ones that you can see there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's all good, man. As long as you kind of just see a clear picture of what we're trying to do here with each games. But yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's still early in the season, but I just wanted to catch up with y'all because I miss you guys, and we haven't done this in a while. And people are like coming up to me, like they're like, "Hey, man, I like what you guys are doing. Are you guys like, what happened? Like, you guys still doing
That's
it?"
positive, man.
Yeah.
That's positive. I like that.
Yeah, like I pulled up on the league, and a few of my mates come up to me and was like, "Hey, I did." Like the first thing he said was, "Hey, so Dave's back in the Blazers, huh?" And I was like, "Bro, that was like ages ago, but where'd you hear that from?" And it's like, "Oh, I watched it from your podcast." I'm like, "Oh shit, respect." I love that. So yeah, there's a few people that are supported. Like I really appreciate it. And I want to hear you more, man.
Once we build momentum, bro, it's only a matter of time until it will blow up.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I want you to be more, more involved this season. Me and Jordan. Me and Jordan. Obviously, we've been following this since the young ages. And we want you to be a
Don't
part
worry,
of it.
next time you ask me a question, I'll be ready.
You'll be ready. Yeah, well, hopefully next time we do this, we're in the studio, baby. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And this,
man.
And this dumbass over here. Hopefully this guy's not behind the steering wheel. This guy, man.
This guy's suicidal, man.
This guy's man. I was expecting him to be in his room with a background, like ready to go. And then I looked at him. I was like, he's like this, and I'm like, Jordan, where are you? He's like, I'm just about to park. God, man.
All right.
Guy here looking like Stevie Wonder. All right, come on, man.
Yeah.
Are you there yet?
Yeah, yeah.
You about to park?
Yeah, I'm about to park, man.
All right, just don't crash, man.
So yeah, I'll see you guys soon, yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
Update your Wi-Fi, motherfucker. Far out.
Hello. Love y'all.
Love y'all, man. I'll see y'all guys later.
I'm saying a homo, yeah. Bye.
But I don't want to rush you to get back into production because I know you're having fun there. I know it's fun in Manila, man. I wish I was there.
I'm rushing his ass.
Baby.
I'm rushing.
Yeah, man. Get Justin to come and join us if he wants to.
I mean, he would have been if he's awake. Nigga's still asleep.
That's another thing. He's fucking scheduled,
Yeah.
man.
Hey man, he's got his own.
He'll always be scheduled.
Nah, he's got his own schedule. That's all good, man. Like, look, I'd love to him to be here, but he's got his own thing. If he wants to come, he's come. I'm not stressed about it.
Yeah,
I would love him to be here, but just to come swing by here, and it's all good. But we're still gonna keep this boat from sailing. It's all good, man.
Yeah,
it'll be cool though.
Yeah.
It'll be cool just to chill with him, get his opinion as well. Because we're all bullheads. We all hoopsters. Like we live for this shit. So the more people we get involved, the better.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it was really good seeing you guys. Thanks for shooting this episode. It's good to be back, man. I can't wait. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys, for the other games, and we'll touch base again, and yeah, we'll see what happens, and then yeah, we'll talk about the other teams apart from the fucking Lakers. And not even gonna make the playoffs this year, goddamn. And all the other teams, like we'll try to talk about the other teams because I know there's a few people that are wondering about the others, so we'll watch the other games and give the people what they want. All right, that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you guys later. Thank y'all. Peace out.
Yeah,
Peace out.
man. Take care, man.
Take care, guys. Love y'all.
Guys, bye.
Peace.
Love ya.
Love.